I'm Andy, the Mitsubishi guy from Showcase Mitsubishi, and you could say the word cream puff when you're talking about this car. This is a 2014 Mitsubishi Outlander. This is the Super All-Wheel Control, the SE package, with the premium package, no less. So this car is very well equipped. It is in, I'm going to say the word astronomical condition. Love the silver color, love everything about it. It's got the factory roof rails on it. I'll go over some of the great packages that come with it. Now think about this. This is one of our certified pre-owned Mitsubishis, all right? So as the new owner, you're going to get the balance of 10 years, 100,000 miles powertrain, 5 years, 60,000 miles bumper to bumper, and 5 years unlimited mileage roadside assistance. On top of that, there's 7 years, 100,000 miles anti-corrosion, and there is also 8 years, 80,000 miles on computer and catalytic converter. All this, okay? 4-wheel drive, 7-passenger, gets 24 in the city, 29 on the highway, and it's a top safety pick. I can go on and on and on. It is the right choice for this car category, bar none. It is the car to have. So get a good look at it. I love so much about these. They drive like a dream. They're comfortable. Side view mirrors are power, obviously. They're heated and LED turn signal indicators. And it's a fast key car. Now, not only does this car have our Mitsubishi fast key, but it also has an aftermarket remote start. Now, obviously, we're not an expert on those, but it does have it, which is nice to know. But on the fast key, you've got lock, unlock, and a power trunk release, and of course, a panic option. Now, the nice thing is I'm showing you this, but it's something you're not very seldom ever going to have to touch. Because if you keep this in your pocket, you can walk right up to this car, either front door or the rear hatch, push the button, you've locked your doors. It's just that easy. It's a proximity key. It knows that I have it with me, and it operates that way. Now, if I walk away and I return, I've unlocked the doors. It's just that easy. So picture this. This is a lot of groceries. So we're walking up, we've got our hands full of groceries, we want to put something inside the car, we push the button, we swing the door open, put our item inside the car, walk away, done. Now realize this is a push button start car too, which means that same key in my pocket allows the car to know the key's inside and I can push the button to start it, never having to touch the key. Now in the winter time, think about that. You can keep that thing locked up inside a zipper pocket. You've got it with you all the time. If you carry a purse, you keep it in your purse. You just need to know that if you're wearing that jacket or you're carrying that purse, you've got your car keys. Now let me show you how nice the inside of this car is. So many great features on this car. Before I even sit down, I want to show you on the driver's door, we have our power windows, our power locks, and once again, our power heated mirrors. Leather interior, heated front seats, and of course, power driver's seat. Very nice, very comfortable. Another great thing about the Outlanders that a lot of people are unaware of is that these cars sit people very well, or they fit people, I guess is a better word to use, because I can move this seat in any kind of a position. With the steering column, I have both tilt and I have telescopic control. But the way this car is laid out, everybody, whether you're 4'8" to 6'8", you fit in this car, you've got leg room, you've got great headroom, and you've got great visibility. So regardless of your size and shape, you know you're going to sit in this car and this car is going to fit you like a glove. Let me go over some of the great things that are inside this car. All right, so on this stalk right here, we have our headlights and our fog light control, and yes, there are standard fog lights on this car. If we go to the right side stalk, this is our wipers, which is both our front and our rear wiper. I showed you the tilt and telescopic. This side of the steering wheel right here, we have our mode button, which allows us to go from AM to FM to CD to USB to Bluetooth hands-free to satellite radio to accessory. All those different things can come right through the car stereo. There's a volume up and down over here, and there's a presets back and forth. Down here is our Bluetooth fuse control for our phone, which allows us to make and receive cellular phone calls completely hands-free. You can tell the system to dial somebody based on saying a number, or you can ask it to call somebody by using the name that's in your contact list. Either way, the phone call will come through. If you've got an incoming one, it'll show you the caller ID. You can choose to accept or reject. It's all up to you. Since I'm pointing at this, this is our sound system, and it's also part of our phone system. Now, first of all, the screen is 6.1 inches long, and it serves as your backup camera, which is great. Yes, the car comes standard with the backup camera. It's also our Rockford Fosgate sound system. Now, this is a 710-watt system with 9 speakers, including a 10-inch subwoofer. This was rated as one of the greatest car stereos that you can get in a car, regardless of price. So think about it. Any car that you've been looking at, chances are this car stereo system is equal to or better than everything else. Moving back into some of our things that are on the instrumentation, I'll turn the parking lights on to give you a little better look. This is our dual zone climate control. You notice you have left and right side temperatures. It can be completely automatic, or you can override it and manually select what the temperature is going to be, where the air is going to blow, and what your fan speed is. It's all adjustable. But I love how it's smooth and flush and so easy to work. And quite frankly, it's easy to understand. You look at it, you see exactly what each button does, and it's intuitive. As I get further down, we have a 12-volt power outlet right here. That one goes on and off with the key. Great cubby hole here, double drink holders here, shifter right here. This is our super all-wheel control switch. And what this allows us to do is to switch from all-wheel control eco to normal, to snow, and to lock at any time, at any speed, traveling in any direction. So anytime you want to change the mode of your four-wheel drive system in this car, you just push that button. You can be going down the highway at expressway speeds, and you can change that setting. You can be doing small circles in a parking lot. You can change that setting. Those are entirely up to you and easily done. I'll move a little further back. Here's our heated seat switches. Center armrest opens up. Kleenex, pen holder, removable tray. Inside here is our second 12-volt power outlet. This one has a picture of a battery on it. That means that this one is hot all the time. And our USB port is located right there. Lots and lots of great technology in this car. And although I'm describing it with words, I assure you to operate it and to hear how great this stereo sounds is something you'll want to do. Also, by the way, phenomenal glove compartment over here. This car does have factory wheel locks on it. The keys right here. All the books are inside the car. And before we get out of this part of the car, there's a couple other things I want to mention. First of all, factory power glass moonroof, and these are wonderful. Of course, there's a sunshade if you don't want the sun on you, depending on what type of day it is. All right, and safety. Let's talk safety. Front airbags, side seat airbags, side curtain airbags, driver's side knee airbag. It has all the latest and greatest safety features on it. It is a top safety pick, and it has been for many years running. I certainly hope you never have the need to test that out, but it's nice to know that you are safely protected when you're driving this car with the latest and the greatest in technology. Some other things that are part of the safety package on this. There's hill start assist, anti-lock braking system, active stability control, and traction control logic. Those are all part of it, okay? Also, last but not least, the seatbelt shoulder height is adjustable. You can move this up or down so that this belt crosses your shoulder in exactly the right spot. That's not only for safety, but it's also for comfort. Just a great thing that Mitsubishi does, standard feature. All right, I'm going to turn these lights back off. I'm going to show you our second row of seating. As we move into the second row, you'll notice that I'm sitting up a little bit higher than I was in the front. This back seat does sit higher than it does in the front. That's called theater height seating, all right? And that means you have great visibility out the front windshield, out the side windows, and it makes your passengers back here far less likely to experience car sickness. Great thing about Outlander's second row seat, they slide forward and backward just like a front seat does, so they're totally adjustable, and they recline. So once again, great feature. Center armrest folds down, double drink holder, child safety seat, latch and tether system in all three positions. All right? Once again, find a reason why you don't love this car. I can't even think of one. We have the third seat up right now. It is a 7-passenger car. But let me show you how great this seat is for folding down. That's the next thing. Wait till you see the cargo space. Very, very simple. Lift and roll. We're going to fold that down. I'm just going to pop this headrest out. And that's it, full flat seating. It's just that easy. This stows comfortably right here. So easily done. And you can see you've got great room back there for that third seat. And I like the third seat. I'll show it to you a little bit more in a second, but it's a 50-50 split, unlike almost anybody else's. So it really gives you the ability to configure your seating based on your passengers and your cargo. Let's actually look at that third row. As we get around here to the back of the car, I want to show you a little bit more about the protection package. You'll notice it's got the bumper protector. It's also got the tailgate protector. The rear view camera is located over here, but it's also a power rear hatch. Now, I mentioned to you about lock and unlock. I'm going to lock the car real quick, but I'm going to tell you, if you walk up to this car and your hands are full of things, you can push this button and just step back. That's all you've got to do. Into the car your items go. It's just that easy. I'm going to put this in my back pocket so I can show you a little bit more. Once again, with part of the protection package, this does have the cargo net, which we've taken down so that you can see what's going on here, but it also has the cargo tray package, and this is made of a really nice rubber, and it works well in case something spills or something's a little damp back here. Does a great job for you. Now you can see the back seat's up. There's two headrests that just pop out of this. There's one. I'll grab the other, and I want to show you how easily this folds down. There's two. Okay, now, one, two, you're done. And you can see how nicely this adapts when the seat folds down. But this becomes basically a nice bed liner for you in the back of the car. And so that way, if you're doing gardening or whatever your interests are, it's protecting the area back here very, very nicely. And it's part of the package. Our 10-inch subwoofer is located right here. And look at all the cargo space you have. I mean, we have people that take bicycles back here. I don't know what your interests and hobbies are, but I can assure you the cargo space in this car will impress you to no end. Chances are whatever it is that you need to carry and move fits in this car, and it fits comfortably. Okay, let me close this up. I'll go over a few more features for you. Simple button to press right there. Now, as we're talking about this power tailgate, there's buttons on the tailgate, there's a button on the dashboard, and as we talked before, there's also a button on the key. So either way, all three choices give you that power tailgate option. I'm going to pull out my information sheet right here. I want to cover over a few more things so that you can look at the car, get an idea, but I'll speak some of these things out. Once again, active front center differential in this car. I mentioned the LED turn signal indicators, the heated side view mirrors, the heated front seats, automatic climate control we talked about, the leather-wrapped steering wheel and shift knob, the 6.1-inch display screen audio and backup camera, the fused hands-free system, the rear-view camera we talked about. In this SE Premium package, let me tell you what you get with that. You get the power glass sunroof with tilt and shade, you get the leather seating surfaces, the 710-watt Rockford Fosgate premium sound system, I told you 9 speakers, 10-inch subwoofers, all right? Power remote tailgate, and the protection package is scuff plates, which by the way are right here. Nice polished aluminum scuff plates go right here. They're in all 4 positions. You get body side moldings, just like that. I showed you the bumper step protector, I showed you the tailgate protector, the cargo tray, the cargo net. This also has factory wheel locks on it, and the roof rack crossbars. And by the way, these are compatible with most roof rack accommodations. So if you're into Thule or Yakima or something, to the best of my knowledge, those items are completely adaptable and work comfortably with these. So let's review. Top safety pick, 24 miles per gallon in the city, 29 on the highway, the balance of a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, 5 years, 60,000 miles bumper-to-bumper warranty, 5 years unlimited mileage roadside assistance, 1 owner, clean auto check, absolutely gorgeous car, of course non-smoker, if I hadn't mentioned that before. Really the question is, why wouldn't you? It really is. Now keep this in mind. We have amazing interest rates available on this car if you're looking at buying, all right? We can arrange for financing securely for you via our website. We can do it over the telephone, and we can certainly do it in person. But you owe it yourself to come in and drive this Outlander. You will be impressed beyond words. So whatever you need, special pictures, you want information about this car, you don't understand some of the terminology that I've mentioned, call us at Showcase Mitsubishi. We'll help you. Our phone number is 989-684-0500.